Hello, everybody. What is going on? It's your girl, it's your host, it's your one and only me. Hey, hi, how you guys doing? I'm good. I'm a little tired. Lately I've been just waking up super early. Not super early, but early for me. And so I'm just a little tired. I just feel like I don't know. One thing about me is I don't color coordinate. So like you gonna see 100 different colors on me. Okay, you got like a orange clip with a purple shirt with some sparkly pink Crocs on. Okay, I just don't color coordinate. Like you just gonna see all type of colors on me, and that's just it. That's just it. And then another thing about me is I just be using my Crocs. Like, I think last week when I was recording my episode, when I had that dress on, I'm pretty sure I had my Crocs on, okay? I just don't, one thing about me, I don't know how to put an outfit together. So I'm going to just be wearing anything that I feel comfortable with and that I like. So don't ever judge me because I know it's something that I'm not super proud of, but it works, okay? It's clothes, it's what I have to have on, and that's okay. So today, instead of this week's episode being released on Thursday, it is being released on Friday. At what time, I have no idea yet. I will let you guys know on Instagram. But today is Imperfect Podcasting with Sam's birthday. It's our second birthday. My second birthday, our second birthday. I think I should say our because, you guys are a big part of this. And if it wasn't for you guys, I probably would not have continued on making episodes or made it this far. I've talked about this in an episode before. I could have done it even without support, but support is what motivates me, and having listeners is what motivates me. So if it wasn't without you guys, this probably would be non-existent, but it's not. It's 2 years strong. So happy second birthday to Imperfect Podcasting with Sam. Celebrate, live it up, whoop whoop. Okay, I was gonna buy a little cupcake and a candle to have here and just blow it out on camera. And so I went to Target this morning, and all I could find was a candle. This Target that's close to me does not have pastries like that, so that's out the window. But I do have my Polaroid camera, so we can take a picture. I don't know why I sounded like that right now, but we could take a picture. And so I'm excited for that because so you guys remember when I was fixing my Polaroid camera on my episode with you guys, I completely forgot that the film that was already in my Polaroid camera was a brand new pack of film. And so it was a brand new pack of film because before that episode I was already trying to fix it. And so for that episode, I had put new batteries in and it did not work. And so I was like, okay, maybe it's the pack of film. So I put a pack of film in, it did not work. So when I had filmed that camera, I bought a whole different brand of batteries, and that's when I did it with you guys, and I completely forgot that there was a brand new film pack in there. So I had put another film pack in there, and this past week I had just finished that film pack, so I re-put the first one in there. It's a big chance that that's not gonna work, but we'll see what happens. I'm hoping it does work, but we'll see. So that's a little suspense that's gonna be in this episode for now, but we'll kill that suspense later. But for now, let's just go ahead and get into this episode. So this past week was busy, packed busy. I feel like I keep saying this and I'm going to keep saying this. When September hits, that's it. I'm packed. I'm busy, I'm booked. if you could get a chance with me, you could get a chance with me type thing. And so I just feel like I'm going to say that for every episode from here on out, because like from September to January is like busy months for me. So this past week was busy. And so, let's see. This past weekend was the Out of the Darkness Chicagoland Walk, the Walk to Prevent Suicide. So that was really, really fun. Me, my mom, the person I'm talking to, we went. And then we also met up with some of my other family there as well. And so that was really, really fun. We got there at 9 a.m. As soon as like the event starts. It was already packed. I love that. And so we went around the tables. We got our beads. There's different color beads for different meanings on why you're there and why you're walking and what you support and so on and so forth. And so that's really fun. They also have a ceremony before the walk to just kind of, they'll list out the colors, what they mean, and they'll say to like just kind of hold it up. And so that's really, really fun. Just so you can like feel and know that you're not alone, because there's other people like going through a similar experience as you who can try to help you and be there for you, So that's really fun, because it's just like a community that's very uplifting and very supportive and very like just it's a happy vibe when you're there. Yes, it is for a cause that is very heartbreaking and very saddening, but the community that comes together is just you can feel that welcoming, you can feel that happiness, you can feel the supportiveness from everybody. And I feel like that's just a big thing as to why I continue to go, because it's something that you can't get everywhere, So yeah, so we went through all the tables. Last year I actually have a pin from last year as well. I don't have it with me today to show you guys, but this is the pin that I got from this year. It was my 4th year walking. So I love that. I will continue to walk as much as I can. So that was really fun. It was 3 miles. It was a beautiful scenery, a very uplifting community, a very uplifting, supportive community. And, it was just, a time was had. A time was had for sure. So that was one of the best parts of the weekend. And then after that, I just kind of chilled. Last week, though, after I recorded my episode, I had another meeting. And then I went to Olive Garden with my sister. She's like my Olive Garden buddy. Like, if you probably see me at Olive Garden, you're probably gonna see her too, because I do like to go there alone as well. I like to do solo dates, so I can't say always that if you see me at Olive Garden, you're gonna always see her, but most of the time, if you see me at Olive Garden, you're gonna see her too. I remember this one time last year, I went to Olive Garden as a solo date, and then her and her boyfriend was going to Olive Garden as well. We didn't plan it. They were going to Olive Garden as well. And so then they just joined my table. It was so funny. But yeah, so that was fun. Let's see. After the walk, me and the person I'm talking to, we went to his brother's birthday party. That was really, really fun. I just I had a time there too as well. And then after that, I went home, and then there was my cousin's housewarming party, so that was fun as well. Although I didn't stay up the whole time. I ultimately went to sleep at 10:30 because I was exhausted. I had a day. I woke up early, walked a lot, and so yeah, that was something. And then let's see. I just been having meetings with my advisor, just been planning and working and figuring out school and figuring out what I'm gonna do after college, so on and so forth, because it is my last year. Yay, I'm so excited. But yeah, so that's that. Oh, something else that I got at the walk was this year they had stickers, and I swear I had to stop myself because I was gonna take all of them. I love these stickers, okay? They're like some of the cutest, most like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna show you guys. So I got this one. I love this. It's just like, it's something that just about it that just really speaks to me. I love this one because something about self-care that isn't, like, I just feel like self-care isn't done enough often for people, for themselves, because of course self-care. I just feel like a lot of people really put other people first and then forget that they also have to take care of themselves. So this one I feel like is a really big thing, and I love practicing self-care as well. It's something that I don't do as often either, but it is something that I am learning to try to do more often now. I love this as well, the still growing. I just feel like I always talk about that here in my episodes as well. Like, you're gonna always grow. Like, there's not one day that you're just gonna stop growing. Like, you're gonna grow, you're gonna learn. It's every day is a learning opportunity, and so this is just like the perfect sticker ever. And then this one as well, I just love it. Like, I just love, like, it's just, I just feel like, I don't know how to quite explain it. It's just something about like flowers being a really deep meaning for everything, and then just like, just I feel like this is just really showing that, like, the care and everything and all that. And then this one is really cute. It has a semicolon in it, and then it has the colors for like suicide prevention. So this past weekend at the walk, I did talk about like semicolon with my cousin. And so if you don't know, this tattoo is actually a semicolon. So it's not like a plain like semicolon, like it's not just, it's not the traditional one. I didn't want to have a traditional one just for the simple fact that, like, one, I just feel like, I don't want to always be traditional. I want to have something different. And so this is different for me. And so it's the wave. I like that. And then it's an orca. If you don't know, I love whales. If you don't know that about me, I love whales. Like, whales are my thing. Like, get me anything whale and I will love you, okay? So what I like about this is that it's an orca as well. And I've been, like, a year or two, I was learning a lot about orcas. I don't know if you guys ever heard of, like, the situation at SeaWorld where that orca Tilikum, he had unfortunately killed some of the trainers, a couple of the trainers. There's one, like, specific trainer that was just like, it made the news. And so there's a documentary, I think it's called Blackfish or something like that, and it was about Tilikum. And so what is really amazing is that a lot of people who sees and knows orcas, let me take a step back. Orcas, another name for them, are called killer whales. But they are called orcas. That is why I'm calling them an orca. So this is an orca. And so what's crazy is that people really think killer whales are like, if they see you, that's it, you're dead. That's not it. Like, orcas are family-oriented whales. They, like, travel in a family. They're very family-oriented. And if you don't know me, I'm very family-oriented. I love talking about my family. I love being with my family. I love spending time with my family. You guys already know this, like, throughout the past episodes. But if you're new here, then that's something that is about me. And so to have an orca as my semicolon, I feel like that's really, really cool. So let me get to what a semicolon is. Semicolon in literature is when an author could have ended a sentence, but he continued on. So a semicolon is kind of like, I remember when I would be in English class, like when I was still learning like all the punctuations and everything like that, that a semicolon, you could replace it with a fanboy. So a fanboy is for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So is sometimes in there, fanboys. And so instead of having those fanboys in there, because you'll have to put a comma and then put a fanboy in there, but instead of having a fanboy and a comma in there, you could just put a semicolon and it'll replace that. So that's what a semicolon is when an author could have ended a sentence but continued on. So a semicolon is used for people who were about to commit or who did commit but then continue to just find the strength to continue on. So that's what a semicolon is, and if you see a semicolon everywhere when it comes to like suicide prevention, then you know why now. Another thing that I got there was these bracelets. I got 2 other ones at home, but these are the 2 that I wear. I just feel like I'm everywhere with these, like talking about the walk. But so this one is we can stop hashtag, or it says we can hashtag stop suicide. And then this one's my favorite. It's the It's Okay to Not Be Okay Happiness Project. So let's talk about that really quick. I have 2 more stickers to show you guys, but let's talk about the Happiness Project really quick. Happiness Project is one of my favorite brands of all time. Okay, it's one of my favorite brands of all time. So I found America's Foundation Prevention Suicide, AFSP. I found it through my school, through my college when I started, so about 4 years ago, which is why this is my 4th year walking. I'm a senior, so math, yeah. And so when I found the American Foundation of Prevention Suicide, I think that's what it is. American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. There you go. I then found Happiness Project because every time you make a purchase with Happiness Project, 15% of your your sale goes, the 15% profit goes to American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So if that don't convince you to go buy from them right now, I don't know what will, okay? I don't know what will. But I have there, so they actually did a it's not a partnership, right? They did a collab with Tom's, the shoe brand. Tom's actually do the same thing. I don't know if it's for American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, but they do kind of the same thing where a certain percent of profit is donated to a mental health foundation. And so they had collabed together to create a shoe. And I purchased the shoes. I purchased the socks. I purchased the shoes as soon as I could. As soon as it came out, I purchased them, okay? I love them. Amazing. And then I actually have a sweater from them as well. And what's really, really cool, it's not a sweater. It's a sweatshirt. A hoodie. Sweatshirt hoodie. It's the one that goes over your head and it has a hoodie. And so what's really cool about those is that they're heavyweight. And if you know me, personally, you know I love heavyweight stuff. I have a 15-pound heavyweight blanket that I use. I love it, okay? I'm about to get another one, put another top of me, okay? I love it. So Happiness Project is one of my favorite brands ever. And they were at the Out of the Darkness Chicagoland Walk this year. They had a table there this year, and so I was very, very happy to see it. I was so excited. I loved it. I met Mike and Michael. Mike and Michael was funny. We talked about it at the table too. But I met them there, and I just I've been loving Happiness Project since I found them 4 years ago. And what's really, really cool is that little guy right there is Nick. I feel let me double check, because I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. Okay, yes. So this little guy right here, he is Nick. And so Happiness Project was created because of Nick. Nick was their classmate that unfortunately committed suicide. And so in honor of him, they created a brand to raise awareness and donate the profits to foundations and charities that are in support of mental health, such as American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And so I feel really connected to the brand. I feel like it's a very special brand. It's just something that I love to be a part of, and I love having connection of, and I love having products of. So if you ever want to go to Happiness Project, do not hesitate. Just do it. Happiness Project, one of the best brands out there, okay? One of the best brands out there. I will forever advocate for them. I love them. And so then the last two stickers that I have here is another semicolon one. It says your story isn't over yet. I like that one a lot. And then it's this one. This one's my favorite one. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but it's my favorite sticker, okay? So something about me is I'm so afraid to like put my stickers anywhere, just cause like I just like I'm undecisive on where I want to put them. So I still have them there, but yeah. So that's really fun. I like literally had to stop myself from taking any more stickers because I just wanted all of them. They were so cute. Anyways, yeah, so it was a really fun walk. Happiness Project, shop with them. They have journals, they have hats, they have joggers, they have sweatshirts, they have shirts, they have more bracelet, they have like a monthly sticker packet that's sent to you, a subscription. Like, they top tier 10 out of 10 always, okay? 10 out of 10. But yeah, so that was the walk. And so then this following Saturday, tomorrow, because when you're seeing this, it's going to be Friday. So tomorrow is the walk to end Alzheimer's. I cannot wait for that one either, because my family's going, like my whole family's going. So that's going to be really fun, really exciting. I might take one of my grandma's dogs. I'm not 100% sure yet, but fun, exciting. I can't wait. Let's see. All right. It was a weekly catch up, and then I think it's like current events. There's a bunch of current events. What was it like? I don't. Yeah, last week was the debate. Did you guys watch the debate? I don't like speaking on my political views. I don't like speaking on my religious views. I don't like speaking on any of my views, to be honest. Okay, but if you guys watched the debate, how do you guys feel about it? Let me tell you, okay, because I was watching the debate and I was screaming at the TV, okay? I was eating dinner watching the debate. I had to stop eating dinner. I had to take a break for a second and back up, because I was like, okay, hold on. And the person that I'm talking to, he was with me, and so it was like, it was a time had watching the debate, okay? I haven't watched a debate in about over 8 years, because I don't know if I watched the debate for the last presidential race. I don't think I did. But a time was had watching the debate. How do you guys feel? Actually, don't answer that, because if I don't talk about my religious views or political views, I don't think we should talk about yours either, because I mean, we can, but just know I'm not gonna speak on my stuff. So yeah. Let's see. The debate happened. A lot of current events. All I want to say is register to vote and vote. If you're over 18, register to vote. If you're over 18, vote. Come November, vote. Vote your heart out, okay? Have your voice heard. I don't care if you think just because it's one single person, you voting, that you're not gonna be heard. Your voice matters, okay? Your vote matters. You You single person could literally make the biggest difference in the world, okay? The biggest difference in the world. Don't ever forget that. Just because you're just one single person out of billions, millions of people, that don't mean you're not going to make a difference. I promise you, you alone could make a big difference in the world. I don't want to hear it. That's the one thing I don't want to hear it. You can make a difference. So please go and vote. Have your voice be heard, because you can make a difference. You can make a difference. And the big difference that you can make come November is by voting. Okay? If you don't like what's happening in the world, you gotta vote so that you could change it. Okay? I don't want to hear it. Vote. If you listen to my podcast, I want you to vote. If you don't listen to my podcast, I still want you to vote. I need everyone to be at those voting polls come November. Please. Please, not even for me, for yourself, for your sake, for your future. Go and vote so you can have the future that you want. Even if it's like, let me calm down. Even if that candidate that you wanted don't go into office, your voice is still being heard. I don't care what you say, okay? Please go and vote. Please register to vote. Please go and vote. I need everyone to vote. Everyone. You will make a difference. You can make a difference. I don't know how. Like, I will forever say that. I swear, I have debates on that alone with everybody. They'll be like, no, I'm not going to vote. It doesn't matter. It's just one, like, I'm not going to make that difference. You can. You don't know that until you do it, though. How do you know? How do you know? You don't until you go and vote. So please vote. I'm sorry, y'all. That's one thing that I like. When it comes to certain topics, I get really hyped about it, and that's one of the topics that I don't agree with people when they think that they can't make a difference just off one simple little vote of them doing it. Like, you can. You won't know until you do it, so just do it and see. Just do it and let's see, you know? Just do it and let's see. Like, just please, you guys, register to vote, make the difference. Be the difference. Have your voice heard. Please and thank you. Okay? Please and thank you. That's all I ask. That's all I ask from you guys, okay? I won't even ask you to share my stuff. I don't care. Like, I won't even ask you to share about my podcast. I won't even ask you to do anything towards my podcast. The only thing I would ask for you today is, if you're over 18, go and register to vote. And if you're over 18, come November or come whenever it starts to vote. When it come whenever, when it's time to vote, go vote. That's all I ask for you. That's all I ask for you to do. That's it. Go and vote. That's it. That's all I ask for you to do. I won't even say nothing else. Like, regarding, like, sharing anything about my stuff, I won't even ask for it. All I ask you is to vote. And if, like, I'm thinking now, the way I'm going to promote this episode is just having this little piece of video, putting it in a reel, and that's what I would ask you to share. It's to share this reel, is to share this reel so that everybody can hear, to register and to vote. That's it. Like, that's it. That's the biggest thing that I want you guys to do, is just to vote. If you can, if you're over 18, please vote. Please vote. Thank you. And also just kind of, so alongside of me saying, please go and register and vote if you're over 18, just kind of sending thoughts and prayers to all the world tragedies, to all the wars that are happening, to all the genocides that are happening, just to bring attention to that and just to bring ceasefire. Because unfortunately that is still happening And that is just something that that alone leaves me speechless. So ceasefire to everywhere that is experiencing and going through genocide and going through war right now. So once again, as I always say in all my episodes, educate yourself, stay up to date with current events, because there's a lot out there happening right now. Okay, unfortunately, so just stay aware, educate yourself, and research, and register to vote, because a lot of it is regarding and voting stuff. So a lot of it's regarding on like who's the next president and stuff like that. So please go and vote. Please register to vote. Please go and vote. You got this. We can make a difference. I promise you that. Let's see. And then it'll be the main topic. So the main topic is Imperfect Podcasting with Sam. So about 2 years ago, I was just like, what if I like just start a podcast? And then I went to my Instagram and I made like the question box, and I was just like, hey, like, who would support if I do a podcast? I got a few votes. I think I got a few votes that was just like, yeah, like, I'd support, da. And so I was like, okay, cool, period. And so then I think like the next day I asked like, hey, what questions would you want me to answer if I were to like do a Q&A? I got like 4 people to ask questions. And yeah, I was just like, out of like 50, 60 people who viewed my story, only like 4 of them asked questions. And so then, I was just like, let me just figure this out. I'm gonna figure this out. And so then I created an episode. No, I didn't. I then went to Target to get a microphone that was like $20. And then I sat in my room and recorded an episode. And then I took the chance in just uploading it to Anchor. It was then called Anchor, which then would upload it to Spotify. And then here we are. That's just something that's like beyond my mind, because it's like 2 years. This is 2 years old. Today makes it 2 years old, so that's really, really cool. It's something that I'm like very proud of, very amazed of. And so yeah, happy 2 years to Imperfect Podcasting with Sam. Hey, hi, how you doing? How you feeling? I'm feeling good about it. How you guys feeling about it? You all feeling good about it? I'm feeling good about it. I like it a lot. Yeah. There's not much to it when it comes to like the start of my podcast. I don't know from how long, maybe from like a year into my podcast, I want to have guests. I've been wanting to have guests. I still want to have guests. I just don't know how to go about it, really. I don't know like who to add on as a guest. I could probably start like figuring it out. I know some people who are like doing great things in their life. I could like ask them to come on and be like, hey, let's figure it out, or like I could even just have people like have friends as a guest, or have like family as a guest. I don't know, I just want somebody on my podcast as a guest and just kind of figure that out. I feel like that would be really, really cool. So I gotta see. I do want to do that, because I even went out to buy another $20 microphone for that to happen. So I gotta figure that out, because I really, really want a guest. And so maybe that is in the near future. Maybe I can manifest it right now and it'll happen in the near future, huh? We'll see. And then like I remember when I was working my front desk receptionist job, they during Christmas actually got me an Amazon gift card, and so I had used that to invest into more of my podcast. So I got like a little sound thing with a bigger microphone that like would stick to the my desk, and like I don't use it right now currently, because you can see I'm using this. But I literally would just like invest any way that I can to my podcast. And I just feel like I've been growing and growing my podcast, whether it just be like investing in it. But now just even adding the video aspect of it, editing it and so on and so forth. So yeah, I feel like my podcast has come a long way. And I love it, and I'm excited for it, so that's fun. And yeah, but let's see. I don't know where I want my podcast to go. I want it to be successful, yes. How, in what aspect? I don't know, because it's like anybody can be like, I just want to be successful. In what way do you want to be successful? Like, how do you want to see that? Like, what? Because I've said this before in my podcast. I feel like I say that so many times that I've said this before, and then I'll repeat myself. I said this before in my podcast, though. Everybody has a different definition. So success can look different in your eyes and in my eyes. So it's like, how would you, like, what would you have going on in your life to be considered successful for you and your definition? That's what I have to figure out for my podcast. Because you could probably think successful and think a very different thing than what I would actually want for my podcast. We may not be on the same page, so I got to figure that out. I really got to dig deep and figure that out and see how that looks and see how I can get there. But I think I could get there. Where's there? I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's Imperfect Podcasting with Sam. I do plan in my success that you guys would be there, plus many other people. How many other people, I'm not quite sure yet. But, I'm just happy that this is like 2 years old. I'm happy that this is a thing, and I'm happy it's still a thing, All right, y'all, let's get into affirmation cards. How y'all feeling today? Did y'all like the affirmation cards last week? I feel like I did. I feel like they really resonated with the episode, with me in general. I hope it resonated with you. I hope it was something that you needed to hear, something that you needed to see, something that you needed to know or figure out and just kind of have. I don't know if y'all seen that. I'm pretty sure y'all did. That one came out, so I'm going to leave that and look for another one. Just one more. I did it last weekend. I just feel like that was needed. So let's see what else comes flying out at us. That was it. I don't want that one again, though. It was the one from last week, the one I couldn't really figure out how to pronounce most of the words. So I'm going to go through another one. But I'm not even going to read that one because I don't want to struggle again. But y'all see. Y'all can pause and read it if you like. That was a big deck. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was a lot of cards. I say one more card and I get all these. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Okay, how about we'll only do the new ones in here, yeah? Oh, my goodness. I asked for one more card and I got 500 of them. Okay, first of all, let's go with the first card. The first card is abundance. It says, congratulations. I feel like we've had this already too. Congratulations. It seems you're due for an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Luck meant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream out ready. Unless you're lactose intolerant, then don't do that. and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. I love it, and I'll take it, and I'll pass it on to you even if you don't want it, because everyone deserves abundance. You deserve abundance. Even if it's not money, abundance. Abundance of anything, okay? You deserve it. Here you go. Okay, there you go. All right, so I feel like we've got courage. We've had self-love. Vitality, I feel like we've had that. There is a couple of ones that we've never had before, or that I've never seen before until today. So I want to do patience. We've done sanctuary as well. So there is 4 that we've never done. And so I'm going to go through with these. So, patience. Congratulations. You've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is a sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. We most definitely never had this, so here you go, patience as well. Okay. Along with abundance, you got patience as well. Here you go. You deserve it all, okay? Deserve it all. And then peacefulness. I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. My heart is a special property, and I'm going to keep it that way so we can all keep enjoying it, and I get my security deposit back. I like that one. I hope it resonates with you. Okay. Nature. It's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside the man-made box. Maybe I feel like we've had this one. Take a walk in the woods, smell those flowers, hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggery and stuff. But you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earthiness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. So, nature. I love it. And then this one, I really like. It's get centered, but you'll fill in the blanks. So I'll fill in the blanks for me. You'll fill in the blanks for yourself, okay? So I'll read it as like blanks first, and then I'll fill it in for myself. Get centered. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of a blank. This is where you'll fill in your favorite animal. Holding a blank, a magical item. Floating through space on a blank piece of furniture. So I'm going to read it based off what I would fill in. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of a whale holding a... What's a magical item? Holding a wand, floating through a space on a... on a beanbag. That don't make sense at all now that I'm trying to imagine it. But it's okay. It don't have to make sense because it makes sense for me. Right? Remember? If it don't make sense for anybody else, that's on them. Let them be confused. It's not their life for them to really figure it out, okay? All right, y'all. And then I'm going to do a little burning question time. And then again, all the questions that we had answered are on the bottom of the deck. And then let's see what flies out at us. These are like not easy to do this because they're glossy. So it's a little bit harder. But we're going to wait for one that pops out. That flies out. We're gonna go with this one. Okay, the question is what you're doing now what you always wanted to do growing up? Absolutely not. I told you guys before that I always wanted to be a teacher, and so right now I would have been in college studying to be a teacher, but I'm not. And that's okay. Because things change, and I most definitely changed, so where I'm at right now is where I want to be instead of where I used to want to be. If that makes sense. So, no, but I'm happy with it. All right. And then, plant update. Not much to it. My spider plant, she's still growing beautifully. She's like, I feel like she's much taller now. She still have a lot of babies on her. But not much to it to the plant update, to be honest. And then I want to go ahead, take a picture with you guys in the background this time because, yeah. And then I noticed too, like in like my Polaroid pictures, it just like it does something to my my glasses, but we'll see. Okay, you guys ready? Let's see, right there. Let's see if it works. All right, we'll let that go. And then tomorrow is the walk to End Alzheimer's. You can go ahead and join my team. The roster's already a lot, so if you see a full roster in there, it's because it's my family. As I said earlier in the episode, please, if you are over 18 or are 18, please go register to vote, and please do vote when it does come to that time in November or earlier if so. Know that you are loved, know that you are wanted, know that you're not alone, and that you make this world a better place. And that's it, y'all. See, there it goes. It did that thing to my glasses again. But it works! It's not fully developed yet, but I'll put a picture in here when it is fully developed. But for now, I do have to go because I do have some stuff I do have to go because I do have some stuff going on. But for now, you guys are incredible. Happy birthday. Happy second birthday to Imperfect Podcasting with Sam. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, we'll see, okay? All right, bye. Hello, everybody. This is Sam in the future editing the episode. Completely forgot. I did not give you guys an emoji to put, and I want to have an emoji to put this week. And so this week's emoji is the birthday cake emoji. So just a cake. You can go ahead and let me see. You can go ahead and search up the cake. I'm assuming I'm looking right now. Yeah, search up cake, and then the one with the birthday candles. We'll have that for, of course, Imperfect Podcasting with Sam's second birthday. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.